everyone.
Hey.
Welcome, Wayward Gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, your evil GM, but also known as Neofed3 on some of the socials. Welcome to our Legends of the Natural Ones, our Pathfinder 2E actual play in Season 5. And tonight, Episode 18, is our season finale. It's the end of 2025, so we're gonna woohoo! We are going to finish off our wonderful season with some fun, maybe some secrets, some downtime, and back home. With the group just got back home, the natural ones, after retrieving a shard, saying goodbye to one of their comrades that they've been adventuring with for a long time, Gwen. They've now made it back home to Sandpoint. And we left as they came, as sundown was coming. They came to their house, was looking at their house, and I blew it up. No, I'm sorry, I didn't do that. No, that was the joke. I was I thought about it, but no, it was all peaceful and quiet, and everything is just all good. You're just back home. You get a good night's sleep. Aviro's in his large room with his private bath. We're just talking about it. Because Glastoc just realized that there was a private bath in there.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what we're picking up. Real quick, it's been
not that Glastoc needs the bath, but it was just, it just seemed funny that Viro's in the biggest room of the three of us. So
who do you think
He's the most
sprinted
precious
inside
of
and
us.
said dibs?
He is the most precious of the three, so that's probably best.
Yeah. So
Need
yeah,
space for all my books.
And you've got the room right next door to the research library and stuff like that. So yeah, we're picking up with a little. We've been gone for a little bit. But we're picking up with a group of the natural ones back home. They've rested from a long journey, the siege of Ravenmoor, the trials and tribulations of Schmaltz Marsh, Aviro's emotional roller coaster of love and
death,
and killing
and
that one
death.
lady captain.
And
Well, I mean, letting her die. It's different. Sorry.
yes. And,
affecting her
death.
We are, but yeah, you finally are in your beds, your manor, your home in Sandpoint, and I imagine, do you have a comfortable sleep, or is it difficult for all of you?
I think we're not, or at least for Aviro, isn't used to this being home. Like previously, Gwyn was kind of always here. We hadn't really spent a lot of time here just as us.
That's true.
To kind of feel like it feels like home, So I think for Aviro at least, there's breaking in the mattress, and I don't know that it's the most restful of sleep, but also he's not on the road anymore, which he's very happy about. So it might be a little 50-50 for him. Maybe that's what it is.
How is Brynn's evening and sleep? Getting in finally in a nice comfortable bed again.
Yeah, I think that honestly she is because she had quarters in the tower with a bunch of other people. It was like a bunk situation. And so as she only slept ever as well as she could sleep while kind of keeping one eye open, metaphorically, because those fuckers were, well, of course, until Glastoc murdered them. We I was a little nervous.
There's a difference.
I was a little nervous about them. So honestly, Brynn feels safe for the first time in however long it's been. And she, I think, breathes deeply for what feels like the first time in a long time, and falls asleep pretty quickly.
Nice. How's Glastoc?
Hi, I'm Jim, Hawkmere 1.
No, we're just jumping in. Immediate press.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Just jumping right in. People know who you are.
I think Carrie kind of hit the nail on the head when it comes to how all of us are kind of feeling. Like we accomplished what we set out to do as we recovered the shard. Yes, it didn't go as smoothly as we would have wanted, at least initially. Um, there was some internal headbutting within the group because of how a certain dwarf, I'm not going to mention his name, handled a certain situation, but it was, uh, you know, it was to him it was wartime, and there were certain protocols that had to be handled. But I mean, for the most part, we we did we we did what we set out to do. It may not have been the smoothest road, but overall, like this was a huge accomplishment for the group.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, we like none of us personally, the three of us, came close to dying. Well, Glastoc did in the last fight with the rogue guy, but there wasn't this overwhelming sense of dread that we were gonna fail. So this is a huge relief to be someplace quiet, at least for a short period of time.
Yeah. Which, again, you're kind of getting used to the manor. There's still some interesting things. The food's, it's been stocked, so it's clean. As if someone, mainly Jeeves, Sebastian's assistant, has been periodically coming to the house, cleaning, putting new fresh flowers in.
Nice.
Cleans the house, put the food, adjusts, if you're coming in, checks on it.
Kicks out any of those weird statue creatures that we had to deal with.
And well, now that he knows, it's like, oh yes, he didn't realize because you really didn't have any interaction with them. The interesting thing is he's very, very subtle. He's Alfred, but he's like a ninja. So he's
Alfred and Cato.
Yes, I would say
yes.
Alfred and Cato. Yeah.
He definitely has a samurai sense to him.
Cool.
I think the day before we arrived in Sandpoint, I think the night before Aviro would have written a letter to Sebastian to let him know, hey, we expect to arrive tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please have fresh cut flowers on the
a bowl of fruit,
island.
not too ripe.
There's a chocolate on your pillow.
Everybody's
pillow. Oh my god! There's a swan that is folded out of a towel.
Yep. Oh yeah.
A point on the toilet paper.
Yes. So you're waking up and the sun comes up, and as you look out, you can see. That's if you went to the upstairs balcony, which is cleaned out. It's just a nice small arboretum now with just some regular plants. Everything has been no hostile plants or anything else up there. But you have a view over Sandpoint and the harbor, so it's a pretty interesting view.
Nice.
We're number 47 on this map, right?
Yes, you are 47. So you have the harbor view. Some of the view isn't great, but like I said, depending on how the sun comes up from this side and is it hitting a little bit, you've got you can definitely see the cathedral in the background and stuff like that.
We have a great view of the Fat Man's feedback.
Yeah.
And the pixie kitten. So
there you go.
And you can see the rusty dragon. So, but
perfect.
You are the morning. You're in downtime. So is there anything that you're going to be wanting to do for about a week? Again, we can go a little bit longer, but what do you want to do during those first few days that you're back home?
Well,
Honestly, go ahead.
Go ahead, Carrie.
I was just gonna say, I think Brynn is just sort of like celebrating not having to be constantly fucking criticized by people who are less than her anymore, and just kind of going about living her life, drinking in the daytime, getting into a couple of fights, just enjoying being alive.
Are you hitting the taverns?
Of course I'm hitting the taverns.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
and I kind of would be like listening for like anything interesting that happened while we were gone.
okay.
Seeing what are the goings on in Sandpoint.
Okay. We're gonna come to some of that later, because
Great.
there might be an evening in which the town, Owen, Omar is the town sheriff, has to drag you to the garrison for a night or a few hours to sober up, because like, you know what, you're causing, get it out of your system.
Yeah. No, I think this is good. Is good. And Brynn knows full well that this is like gonna happen. So she just doesn't say much to Glastoc and Aviro. I imagine like she just kind of like leaves. She grabs like a piece of fruit off of the kitchen island when we're all eating breakfast, maybe that first morning, and she just says, I'll see you when I see you. And then she just like leaves.
And there's some nights you come back at like 2. There's one night you come back at like 6 in the morning. Like that's when you had to be in the tank for 4 hours.
There's one night I don't come back. Yeah. And then I just show up. Yeah.
It's there's a few nights you're 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then there's a few mornings that it's just kind of like
living like a rock star, love it.
All right. Glastoc. What's Glastoc's kind of, and there's some stuff that's gonna, like I said, all of you are gonna have, I've got for you during this week, but just kind of what is your general process for the Glastoc for this week?
So Glastoc being Glastoc and always wanting to be prepared for the next situation that we find ourselves in. Glastoc's going to do some rune research because he believes that his and Brynn's weapons and armor could be upgraded potency wise. So
I believe they can.
Yes. So yeah, he's gonna do a little bit of research, see what he can dig up, how much things are gonna cost, and do a little haggling, considering Glastoc's got the skills for that. So
okay. Did you have a list that you wanted?
Yeah, we're going to look for some +2 potency runes for our weapons, and we're also going to see if we can find some +2 potency runes for our armor.
Okay, and
I don't think we're going to be able to afford to get both, but options are always nice.
the question that comes into play,
yes,
is the cost for these.
Yes, that's the problem, is the cost.
Yes, and I kind of got to look at the cost here. So we're looking at,
I think basically we can both afford one.
So potency runes are about 935 gold.
Right.
And so there's one, or I would say maybe 1, maybe 2 potency runes in town. So like one would be at there. Actually, the Adventurers Guild would probably have 2 available at that. And they're, like I said, they're 935 gold for that. And then
that's what they start at, Jay.
Well, we're gonna round that up to 940 each. 940 each for the potency room. Now, what other what was the other one you said?
It was potency runes for it. It would be +2 potency runes for both our armor and our weapons.
On the armor side,
yeah.
So the armor potencies are 1,070 gold each, and they do have those. So, and they do have 2 of those at the Adventurers Guild, if you want to spend gold on that.
Well, Glastoc with his feat called Bargain Hunter.
Mhm.
It says that he can, let's see, spend time specifically sniffing out a great bargain on an item.
Okay.
You can purchase an item at a discount equal to money would have gained. Oh, actually, wow. Apparently, I can use this to actually earn income by buying and selling stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're out there on K-Bid.
Yep.
Hey,
Dude.
Um,
Awesome.
so how much of a so is there a role that you need to
It
do?
doesn't. It doesn't say. I would assume it has something to do with.
I would say a persuasion. No, diplomacy. Diplomacy or society,
Oh well, we're definitely using diplomacy.
or actually crafting. I'd go with crafting too because you're.
Yeah.
You're,
Well, I rolled a 33 in diplomacy.
all right. So because of the market, there's probably someone at the market, and you start a little bidding war between two people.
Okay.
Great.
And I will say you could get one rune, potency rune for 900, one weapon rune for 900, and one armor rune for 1,000.
Okay, but I want 2. So that's the thing.
So do you have the gold for 2?
Well, I mean, I have to talk to Brynn because she's gonna have to pitch in. Her if she wants an upgrade, she's gonna have to pitch in. So
I want this conversation in the morning.
No, that's why he's looking right now.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's like okay, I can get 1 for 900, but how much is it if I buy 2?
1,800.
I will say
that's not a bargain, Jeff.
Deal.
Be quiet. I rolled a 33 on my diplomacy.
1,700.
Well, that's still better.
Still 1,800 is still good.
No, that's no discount. That's buying 1 for 9. That's the second one's the same price.
No, they're 940 gold each.
Right. But if I'm getting
for
1 for 9, if I'm getting 1 for 900, I should get another bigger discount on 2.
I will say, but for a total of 1,810 gold pieces, you could get 2.
Oh wow, 33 diplomacy, and so 8. Okay, well, 1,800 was a better deal. So, all right. So basically, for 900 gold, we can get a +2 to our weapon, or for 1,000 gold, we can get a +2 to our armor.
And I will say for 2,000 gold pieces, you can get 2 armor ones. So there's your discount.
All right. So I'll have to talk to Brynn about it. So
yeah. So
which see, at this point, this is when Glastoc walks away from the conversation, knowing that if he comes back, maybe they'll have an even a lower price.
Yeah, and that's what the lower price. That's what you got why the armor came on lower, which is gonna. So I would say one of the mornings you went to go talk to her, she didn't come home, but the next night she comes home, or you have a conversation in the morning and she's breakfast time. So
what kind of a mood is she in?
I think she is.
Is this after she spent time in the pokey, or
no? No, I think honestly, last night was fairly tame. When you see Brynn, you are very lucky. It's a good night's sleep, Brynn. And I was just like, I'm coming down for a little breakfast.
By the way, Brynn did get hit on at one of those.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
And the guy
walked hot as hell.
Brynn's hot as hell. So.
And he walked away with a broken tooth.
Yes. And little does he know, can I have pickpocketed him as well?
Yes.
Perhaps. Awesome. Just yes. No check required. How much did I get?
35 gold.
Fuck yes, I did. Yeah.
This is the finale, people. This is evil GM is
how I love being a woman. Okay, perfect. I come home richer and confident as always. And I just sit down and I'm eating some breakfast. I'm having a couple eggs.
So Glastoc will sit down opposite Brynn. He's all,
Mhm.
"Did you have a good evening?"
What do you want?
I I just asking if you have a if you had a good evening.
And Britain like narrows her eyes and she's like, yes, I had a phenomenal evening. You don't typically ask about my evenings.
Well, I you know
I believe one time you said you just prefer to leave it to mystery.
well, normally yes, but there was the night a couple of nights ago where you didn't come back and we didn't see you until noon the next day. So when you actually do come back, I want to assume that you had a good evening.
Yes, I had a great evening.
Oh, okay, good.
For the record, I had a very great evening on the night that
I
I did not come home until noon.
Oh, okay. Well, that was more information than Glassdock wanted to know, but
All
okay.
right.
Uh, so I've been poking around in the magic quarter of the town,
Ooh,
the different inns and
interesting.
places. Um, I think because of the increase in dangerous situations that we have found ourselves in,
Ah,
both of us uh, could probably do with some upgrading of how well our weapons and our armor can both dish out and protect us. And I did find a couple of gentlemen who got into a little bit of a bidding war on some new runes that we could potentially
hmm.
add to our weapons and our armor. The
Do you
issue,
want me
of
to
course,
steal them? Why are you telling me this?
wow, do I want you to steal them?
Now he's got to think about it.
Normally, uh, what you do on your free time doesn't bother me, but considering that we're using this as a base of operations, the last thing I want to do is piss any of these vendors off in case we need supplies from them in the future. Um,
That's
uh,
probably a good idea.
yeah.
Of course, that's assuming I would get caught, which I would
Well,
never get caught.
still,
Still,
I'd rather not take the chance. Anyway,
understood.
long story
So
short,
why are you telling me?
well, so the cost if you want to upgrade your weapon is going to run about 900 gold pieces.
Oh,
If you want to upgrade your armor, it would cost about 1,000.
oh.
Now, here is one of the benefits of upgrading either.
Well, I think I know the benefits of upgrading either.
Well,
When
what
you
it
hit,
also
it makes things hurt worse, and when you get hit, it makes you hurt less.
that is correct. But there is another side effect of these upgrades in that it gives us the ability to add additional improvements to either our weapon or our armor.
Is being able to hit harder not an improvement enough?
Well, it depends. Do you want to hit hard and maybe, oh, I don't know, do some extra fire damage or do some
Ooh,
extra poison damage? Or
ooh.
if it is a particular type of creature, do extra damage to them.
Ooh.
Um, so as an example, as you know, with my axe, it has the ability to do some fire damage. The reason why it can do that fire damage is because of the level of magic rune that is currently attached to it. If I
Mm,
increase the power of that rune, I can add another rune that potentially does another type of damage also, or something else.
interesting.
So, and the same thing works with the armor. Currently, we both have a rune attached to our armor, which prevents some acid damage.
Yes.
Well, maybe we can add a rune that also prevents, oh, I don't know, some slashing damage or some piercing damage or some other type of damage.
I already have a rune on my blade, though. Is
Right.
that a problem?
No, because we basically switch them out.
Or
Oh,
add because you have
Or
you can add it.
add.
you have to remember,
Well-
Glastoc's not arcane by nature. This is
Yeah.
this
No,
is
no,
an Aviro thing.
Mhm.
So
Well, I think Brynn goes kind of like shrugs, like, yes, please, and she puts her sword just, poof, and then a thing, a bag of gold right on top of it, and she's like, very well, you can borrow these and bring them back when they're all whatever they do.
okay. Jay,
Yes.
can I add the runes or do we have to have somebody else do them?
Do you have crafting?
Yes.
You have to make a
But-
crafting.
Right, but I think you have to have a certain level of crafting.
You have to be a certain level of. It's your level of character, not your level.
No,
of
that's
crafting.
to use the rune.
Oh.
I think to put the rune on. So like I have expert in crafting.
You should be like I think it's.
Yeah,
There
because
could
it
be-
says craft require. Well, it says for craft requirements for a potency +2 rune, it says you have to be a master. But if I don't
okay.
craft the rune and I'm just installing it, do I also have to be a master? That's what I'm getting at.
No. I'm gonna. Well, I believe technically yes, but let me think about this a little bit more on this process. I would say
Because here's what I'm getting at. If I have to pay somebody to do it, I'll
Yes.
pay to do
Yeah.
it. I'm not going to have Brynn pay to have hers done. I'll pay for both.
yes.
Okay.
So let me think about this a little bit longer as we go on in
Okay.
the game and kind of figure out, because there might be something that's going to come up that might help you with that.
Okay.
Because there's also one thing additional. As you start to purchase them, they're actually going to be lower so here's the thing. You can swap out and upgrade a potency 1 to a potency 2. It costs less than,
Right.
so the 935, if you use the same potency 1 to it costs 35 gold less, which would be 900. So
Right.
your actual price to get 2 of these runes that you want to swap out would be actually much less. It's going to be about 1,700 gold.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Yeah. But so here's the catch. Those swords, Brynn's rapier that you had specially made or got with the rune doesn't come off.
Does it stack? If you
It
put a +2
does-
rune, if you put a
it
+2 rune and it's
will-
already got a +1,
It
make it a
won't
+3?
stack, but you have to go talk to someone that knows about weapons. Because you got these specially in Nor. There's something unique about these weapons.
Well,
that
Brynn specifically, yeah.
Yeah, and your and Aviro's, but because it grows with her strength. So something is unusual about this.
From the end of the table, Aviro looks up from his book and says, I know about weapons. What do you want to know?
You know nothing about weapons, Aviro.
I was
Who
gonna
are you
say,
trying to
Glass-
fool?
That's not true.
I could picture both Glastoc and Brynn like slowly turning and looking at
Yeah,
Aviro,
like slow
and
head
then
turn.
and then turning back to each other and just
And Aviro proceeds to tell them that his parents were weaponsmiths and magical rune makers, and that is
Wait.
their job.
Wait.
That's their
Wait.
career.
Wait. I have so many questions. Your parents were weaponsmiths.
Still are. not past
Were your,
tense.
were your parents like warriors? Did they know how to use the weapons they crafted?
Well, of course.
Well, Aviro, as politely as I can ask this, then what the fuck happened to you?
I didn't enjoy it, so I stopped training as soon as I was allowed to.
Oh, well,
But I know about
reasonable
them.
enough.
I spent a great deal of time around the forge where they worked. They worked for they worked for some famous elven weapon maker in Absalom. I don't think Jay and I ever came up with the name of who that was, but it was a very, very famous master elven weaponsmith, and the dad was one of the blacksmiths, and the mom was a gem and rune crafter
Oh,
and sorcerer.
well, how fortuitous. And I look over at Glastoc and shrug.
Um, um,
Jeff, real
oh.
quick, does
Hmm?
Aviro have crafting?
Yeah,
What level?
trainee at 8 plus 18.
Like level expert or
Nope, train.
just
he's
trained?
just trained.
Just trained.
He's just trained. Okay.
Which it kind of that actually kind of makes sense that he wouldn't go anything above that, since he really doesn't have any interest in that.
Right,
he may be
right.
really, really good at it, but he
Academia.
just doesn't
He's
have any
devoting his
interest
time
in
to
it.
other stuff.
Like his crafting is really used to create scrolls. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
if he's gonna craft, that's what he's gonna make.
What is
But he knows about it.
What's Glastoc's crafting plus?
17.
Okay.
At expert,
16 at expert,
16, and I'm 18 at trained.
Yeah.
So,
which I find
Yeah.
hilarious.
yeah. So here's
But-
Incredible.
here's the caveat. All this, Aviro, you realize these are what Glastoc purchased were unique magical items. The weapons, your sword and Brynn's rapier. They seem to grow with the person. So you know that all you need is certain magical energies that basically, and instead of adding a potency rune on it, you could use half the gold it costs to convert and just amplify the current rune to the next level.
Ooh, that would be great. That would be great. Let's do that. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Yep.
And
like
you
that one. I
just
like
need
that
to
option.
get, so it would cost roughly 1,000 gold just to amplify both the weapons up. And that actually, because of Glastoc's axe is also a very magical artifact in a way. And the armors would be necessarily, you would have to spend about 1,800 gold
Yeah, well,
for those two.
Let's be honest. Glastoc and Brynn aren't necessarily worried about not getting hit. They want to deal out as much punishment as
Yes.
possible all
Yes.
the time.
Yes. I'm
Best
also my
defense
AC
is good
also
offense.
my AC is also right now quite competitive, so I'm doing fine on that.
What level?
Yeah.
Are you level 11 or 12?
11.
11.
I mean 12.
Right.
Totally 12. Jay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not
Yeah.
yet. Okay.
Wow.
So with,
Worth a shot.
So with that, what I would say is, if you wanted to move up, it would take 2 days of Aviro and Glastoc's time to sit in the lab, do the magical stuff, get the materials, purchase the materials from the market, get the scrolls, things of that nature, the magical energies that you need, and basically you just imbue the current rune and amplify it to a level 2, to a +2. It's different, which is really weird, because normally you just swap out the runes and you take one off and you put one on, and that's kind of how you do it. But because Brynn's weapon is so unique, it won't come off. Now, mind you, the rune that you add for her, you added not acid damage. Or did you add a rune to her weapon? Or Brynn, do you have a rune
Yeah.
on your weapon?
I think there is a rune that Glastoc put there. It's I think it's a striking rune.
Well, that's the striking, yes.
That's
But
striking room, but you don't have. I don't think you have any
No,
extra
you
runes.
don't.
No,
The only-
no, it's
Okay.
I don't think so actually.
Okay.
The only thing that we did add was there was that missing gem spot, and
Yes.
we found that beholder eye or whatever it was that added
Yes.
to it.
And that's why, because you put the beholder on, it changed the magic of that item. Aviro, you realize that this Brynn's weapon is potential legendary artifact.
Like right this second, or has
No,
the potential to get there?
To get there.
Oh, I was gonna say, get the fuck out of here, Jay.
That's cool.
And Glastoc's axe that his uncle made and Copper Lock made is also high potential for high level of that edition. So,
And also a Aviro short sword that is mounted on his mantle.
Well, yes.
That has nothing added to it.
But it could get there if Brynn's can get there.
And it could get it could be a legendary weapon, yes.
Isn't that nice? I like knowing that. That's wonderful. I'll think of that every time I look at it on my mantelpiece.
Yep. So, what I will say is that, for 1,000 gold, you could move up both of those up to a +2, and then for 1,800 gold, you could add your armors up to +2.
Yeah, well, I don't have enough gold for that, so.
So that's 2,800 gold.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think between the two of us, we only have 24. So,
Okay. So
plus if Brynn's weapon doesn't have any other type of specialty runes, there's Glastoc's going to do some digging around, and there's one in particular that I think Brynn would get a kick out of, so I want to try to find it.
Okay, Glastoc, give me a social society or diplomacy roll, please.
Nat 20 for 37.
Nice.
Yes.
So in your conversations as you're searching around, you run into Sebastian at the Rusty Dragon.
Oh my god.
And you happen to mention a conversation of what you're doing, and Sebastian looks at you and just kind of like, are you guys don't you have the funds for that by now? What have you been spending your money on?
Well, we don't do this for money. I mean, we do it for money, but it's not like we hire ourselves out specifically to earn money.
What's Sebastian's kind of giving you this, just like, so what exactly are you looking for? Runes for your weapons and armor. What other runes are you looking for?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Within our small group, our primary, I hate to use the term damage dealer, but our primary offensive threat within our group is Brynn.
Yes. She's not dealing it out very well, or what?
Oh, no. She deals it out quite well.
I expect she should, but would.
But I believe we could help her deal out even more.
Yes. So let me answer the question again.
Yes.
What advantage runes or magical runes of better offensive damage dealing or magic effects are you looking at to add to her weapon? Is it something that you want to make it, I don't know, something along the lines of like Bane, so it goes for a specific type of monster? Or are you looking at something like
see, that's the thing. Brynn is not that specific in how she deals out damage. Brynn is more of a universal tool against everything. So perhaps,
Swiss Army Brand.
yeah, Swiss Army Brynn. Yes, that's so a wounding rune would be fantastic.
Yes.
Yes, a wounding rune.
A rounding, if you will.
And
yes, a
A
wounding
wound.
rune. I think that, you know, okay. And what about your axe? What do you got on your axe?
oh well, I mean, I already have. I already my axe, already does extra fire damage. So uh,
Because you put a
I
spell in it, correct?
oh no, that's something totally different that it
Oh.
does. That that's the other rune that mine
Ah,
has that it
yes,
can
yes,
do.
yes, yes.
So I'm
All
quite
right.
good. But
All right. A package will be delivered to your door tomorrow to your door at dinner time because this is like early afternoon. G's will be stopping over. All right. So just be patient with me. But anyways, what else are you doing around town? It's been good to see you though, Glastoc.
oh yeah, it's I love you know um oh also, if you can find one, a corrosive rune would be quite nice.
Corrosive root. Interesting. Not sure if that's in the inventory, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, and so you'll Aviro
That
and
one's
you'll be
that
working on
one's
this, right?
nasty because it takes their armor away from them.
Right. Well, and things are up. And Sarah comes like, Sebastian, we got yes. My apologies, Glastoc. I need to go take out some stuff.
Oh no, please.
I do have a
I realize you have business to take care of,
yes,
and
yes, yes, yes.
I promised the group that I would make some of my famous family stew for dinner tonight. So I have some
So
groceries that I have to purchase. So
I will warn you. I do have something for you, and Brynn, actually a Vero massively to do. I've got something that G's will give you the details. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. And
Oh.
and he goes over and starts talking to other customers and stuff like that. So
okay.
Aviro, for the first day or two, what's Aviro's researching? Anything that he's specifically doing that of note?
Yes. So the first, let's say 2 days,
Uh-huh.
Vero is researching as much about the spindle's horn
Okay.
spire,
Yep.
wherever that
The next one. Yep.
So he's spending 2 days doing that as well as like unpacking and trying to get his room in order. And after those first probably 2 days, he is then going. I think he and Glastock are going to plan to do the runes like
Yep.
later in the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then maybe like the next 2 days, he's got a couple of items he wants to purchase,
Okay.
and they're only 50 gold each.
Okay.
And
you'll be able to find them in Sandpoint, no
I
problem.
think they're pretty common-ish.
Yep.
Doesn't say. So you guys one night or one afternoon, you're both probably in the kitchen having a snack or whatever, and Aviro comes walking in and he has this giant winter parka on that he is wearing. Comes walking in. Oh, hello. Pulls his hood off.
That Gore-Tex?
I no, it's well, maybe it's I don't know. What is a Gore-Tex? He pulls out a bestiary and starts looking up Gore-Tex.
It's just a very big coat.
Well, we're going very high in the sky when we go up this Spindlehorn spire, so I want it to be warm. So he comes in and he got a warming parka, which
Okay.
is an item.
I like it. No, that's
And then as he takes his parka off, you see that he's got some bracers on that he's never had before.
Those are new.
Oh, yes, well, wow, they were right next to the parka, actually. And the fellow that I was working with said that a chap like me really needed to protect myself against, well, we were talking about, being attacked and how much I don't really enjoy it, and I don't, like having arrows and crossbow bolts and things fly at me. He said, well, how about these? They're a steel at only 52 gold apiece. I mean, 52 gold total. Total, not a piece.
I was going
Anyway,
to say,
so they're bracers of missile deflecting. So I thought, hey, that sounds grand. I could utilize these, I think. So that's what I got.
Well,
there you
anything
go.
that helps keep you safe, I 100% agree.
Well, I
Is a
mean,
good
what really
idea.
keeps me safe is not going out.
Well,
You can't
unfortunately,
live your life inside, Aviro, as much
Oh,
as you might want
you
to.
absolutely can, Brindlin. You absolutely
It's not
can.
my name.
Brynnery,
Nope. Nope.
Bryneth,
You don't have to keep trying.
And there's a knock at the
Brintony.
door.
Brintony.
With that, there's a knock at the door.
Glastoc's cooking, so somebody else left.
Who's-
Aviro turns around and opens the door.
No, the front door.
Aviro walks out halfway in a parka and
Yep.
opens the door. Actually, he mage hands. He mage hands
Yeah,
from
he mage-
across the room.
Jeeves is standing there with a box.
Oh, hello,
What's
Jeeves.
that?
Master Sebastian has asked me to retrieve some items from the inventory storage and bring them over to you. He said that you are going to be applying them. They're gifts for you, and that as part of the gifts, you will be needing to meet at the Adventurers Guild on 2 days from today to help with some special training.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you, Jeeves. And you can set the mage hand points. You can just set the box there.
Wait, I'm confused. Did he give you any other details? We are helping with training. We are training others. We are who are
Yes, there's some new recruits that are coming in that you've been assigned to, and he's saying with a straight face, you've been assigned to provide training for some new adventurers as part of the adventuring group. A mentor program.
Are we being replaced?
No, we've got an influx of new adventurers, and you are
Exactly, new adventurers. Are we the old ones?
You are experienced. Yes, you're going to be a mentor, part of the mentor program.
Are we being paid, compensated?
As he looks down at the box and looks back at you.
Oh. Oh, very well. This is quite the bit of news.
Is there
Yes.
anything in it for me?
Yes.
There is? And the mage hand immediately tears the box open and starts pulling everything like a kid at Christmas.
There is 2 runes of potency +2. There are 2 runes of armor potency +2.
Oh.
There is a rune of wounding, disc, and a rune of fearsome.
Fearsome?
Fearsome.
I don't know what any of that is.
Well, these
but
are
it
all
sounds
just
good as
runes
a-
as he's pulling them out and stacking them around. What?
And then there is a book at the bottom of the box.
Hello, what have we here?
The First World Feywild. Stories of the Feywild.
Oh boy.
Intriguing. And he grabs, and the mage hand is holding in front of him as he's wanders back and sits down at the table and is just like eating his.
Yeah, son.
Well, thank you. And she
While he
just
reads.
turns around and walks back home.
The mage hand closes the door.
Sebastian raided his personal inventory.
Wow.
Because you realize he has a vault of lots and lots of magic items.
Oh, really? Lots
yeah.
of magic items.
Remember, Sebastian was an adventurer.
Hmm.
A much more higher level adventurer than you are.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then retired. After
High level adventurer who was able to retire.
Who went to Minkai and saved Amiko, and then came back and took over Amiko's the Rusty Dragon as part of his payment of coming back and settling down. Jeeves was his personal assistant he brought back from Minkai, who is a samurai.
Hell yeah.
And has devoted his life to Sebastian.
Okay.
Jeeves Baka.
Itachi.
I was going to say, does he owe him a life debt?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
Glastoc, are those the runes that we were going to have to buy?
it looks like it. I mean,
Oh, yes, they're quite nice.
I mean, I mean, Aviro and I have got to do some work to get the ones installed on the weapons, but
of course, but again, for free.
Yeah, and what did he say? We have to train some people?
Yeah. You got to go to the in 2 days. You got to go to the Adventurers Guild to train some new mentors, some new recruits.
I mean,
all right.
I'm very excited to teach
What
these.
What are we just training them to be adventurers?
I mean,
of course. What else would they possibly ask us to? What are we qualified for?
Adventurers like us. Are we sure we want another adventurer like me?
I'm confused because nobody trained us. So how do you train somebody?
And look how well we turned out.
But that's the problem.
I was trained, but before I knew you.
Right. I mean, we had we each had our particular skills, but to be a functioning group that trusts each other is not a training issue.
Well then, let us prove that to them. Let's train these youngsters and prove that nothing, they can't catch lightning in a bottle twice.
What do we train them? I mean,
well, I'll take mine out and get them drunk and see if they can still pick a lock.
Fair point.
Does that work?
Yes. If you can pick a lock drunk, you are at the epitome.
Epitome of what?
Never mind.
Epitome of what?
Being able to get in and out of a place without anybody knowing, being able to sneak around and being able to take things, and that when I say it out loud, it sounds rather nefarious, but it is very important. It's a very important skill.
But is that what being an adventurer is?
In my case, yes. In your case, you're going to be teaching your person how to be grumpy and old.
Aviro laughs really hard.
Glastoc kind of is taken aback for a second, but at the same time, he's like, okay, fair point. But
and good with an axe, and slightly magical, and very kind. And Aviro, you can teach yours how to, I don't know, read and communicate and create.
Oh no, Brynn!
Hide behind it.
Oh no! I've already got a 17-point lesson plan already planned out, ready to go. It's patterned out and calculated out down to the quad minute, and I think
Did you write many I can statements and lesson objectives?
Yes, that's generally the most effective way to do it.
Is that so? Well, I suppose we can all see. Hey, how about this? A small wager.
No.
I put 10 gold that my recruit beats the brakes off of both of yours.
Beats the brakes off, like in physical prowess?
Is a better adventurer than yours by the time they get through my curriculum.
I just think a better adventurer is so subjective. Like, who's the judge and how is anyone going to be able to do it? If you two want to, by all means, go ahead. But no, thank
Glastoc's
you.
not
Well,
getting
let
involved in this
Sebastian be the
conversation.
judge. Well, let Sebastian be the judge. Perhaps there's a test at the end. Perhaps there's some sort of final exam. And I'll bet that mine beats the hell out of both of yours. A winning racehorse, eh? And Brynn takes a little baggie off of her hip that makes a little jingle, jingle, jingle. Be like, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is.
Aviro sits down and starts reading the Feywild book.
Well, since Captain No Fun isn't willing to play, Glastoc.
I'm still perplexed at what possible training, like, is this a specific group of people that they require to learn what skills we have? Or are we talking like in general, this is what it takes to be a good adventuring group? That's what we don't know.
You're just gonna have to find out when you arrive.
Right.
Mhm.
Like let's say it's for brand new quote unquote recruits.
Mhm.
Okay. What if they're all big and brawny and they're not designed to be the sneaky type? What if in reverse, all four of them are, you know, studiers of the arcane like Aviro? That puts both Brynn and I at a disadvantage. It's until we know what this group is and what specifically we want to train them. It's I don't want to say it's weird, but I've never thought that you train to be an adventurer. You just go out and try to be one.
It's entirely possible we won't get to choose what they learn. We might be told what to instruct them in.
Yes,
That would be
that's a good
terrible.
point.
Simply
It's-
being handed a curriculum and saying, teach this, I can't imagine a worse fate. Anywho, mine's going to kick your asses.
And with that, we're gonna rewind a little bit. Because this is kind of the third
I love
day.
Brynn's confidence and
Yeah.
I'm just going to be better than both of you.
Yes. Yep. Damn right.
Actually, you probably would have this conversation like right before this process, maybe, or after. One of the things you've noticed in the last 3 days of going into Sandpoint, the glimmering glow of certain individuals.
Oh, yeah.
Seems to have slightly faded.
Oh.
Aviro, in your 2 days of research, also into the Nick Shard, you also did some research on it because Gwen provided you with a whole bunch of information because she went through this once. And also you ran into the Weeping Angels and you basically so you did a lot more research. I do need 2 arcane rolls from you.
28.
Okay.
That's a 4 on the die. And 41.
Okay. So, what you've come to realize is that based off of some of this stuff that you've known, the glow is because because your timey-wimey stuff of you can see timey-wimey shit. And it is stuff glows around people in timey-wimey stuff.
I can see the Matrix?
Kind of. Because these people disappear, because there's a monster called the False Hydra. Basically steals people. And anyone that they steal and potentially eat, you forget about. And that's what happened to Gwen's group. They returned to Sandpoint, and they're like, they don't remember, like, people didn't remember a whole bunch of people, because like kids would be, I'm an orphan, and their parents, they're like, no, your parents own, why are you running a shop? Oh, we've ran the shop since I've been a kid. No, the parents ran the shop, but no one remembered what happened. Sandpoint was affected by a false hydra. Gwen's group went and defeated it. Now, the Weeping Angels were part of the false hydra's minions at the time. You were seeing the after effect of that false hydra situation. But there was something else, that some of the glows were different, because what you were also seeing was a future possible that it came back. Sometime in the future, some of those people may or may not be affected by something similar to a false hydra. But it's, the glow is different. And part of that glow is also fading and coming back and fading. So it's like one of the, time hasn't been written yet. And the timey-wimey stuff is really like, you can see it going, because you're studying, you're like, holy shit, wait a minute. Like, one day they're faint glowing, the next day they're really not glowing, the next day they are glowing, and it's a little bit stronger, but then it backs to fade. So it's something in the future. So you're seeing the past that there once was, and then something in the future might affect Sandpoint. But the glows are different from the past false hydra and whatever this next thing is. If it's another false hydra or something else, a possible evolution. Since they destroyed the false hydra, it may have evolved to something else. And that's what potentially you're seeing the afterglow about. But all of them are starting to go down, which means something stopped it from happening in the future. So that's what you've been seeing this entire time.
Copy that.
Sharing that with Brynn and Glastoc, you have collectively realized that you've seen the past and a potential future of what might come and affect Sandpoint again.
Someday.
And so, like, in the last few months that you've been seeing this large glow, something in the future potentially. But now that it's starting to fade, you're thinking that something might save the future.
Great. Problem solved. Wonderful. Done.
So what you're saying after all of that, and I imagine Aviro does his patented going way in too much detail, everything. It's like, so there is nothing to worry about.
Not at the moment.
Terrific.
There's always something to worry about. I mean, come on now. There's
about that
potential spontaneous combustion, or who knows, a dragon might come out of nowhere. Or I mean, the wild magic really exists, Brynn, and it really has weird things happen. Did you know that over in Absalom on the north end there was this?
Well, it's probably because we retrieved another one of the shards. So as long as we stay on this path and we keep retrieving the shards, perhaps that's the reason why this is happening.
Very, very possible.
Certainly possible.
Well, keep doing what we're doing, then? Is that the verdict? Aviro?
Was there...
Should we keep doing what we're doing?
I would hope so.
All right.
I mean, if we're not, then I guess I'm going to return to my university, but I thought we were going to keep going. Are we not keeping going?
No, I think we are. But in the meantime, apparently we have young ones to train. I still think they're being trained to replace us. I don't trust this.
There's always adventurers at the Adventurers Guild. You're not necessarily being replaced. There's like several groups of adventurers. It's the home.
Maybe they're just really, really inept at
different ranks.
everything, and because we've got so much experience, they just think that we're a font of wisdom on many, many subjects. Or perhaps they just want us to teach them how to put up tents. Sure would
That's
have been
very
nice if
possible.
Sebastian had told us.
We haven't put up any tents in months. We have your tower.
Glastoc puts up a tent all the time.
Well,
That's true.
yes, that's just because he's set in his ways.
Jay, when is this training happening? Is it tomorrow?
No, it's in 2 more days. So it's like
Oh,
on
okay,
day
2 more
four.
days.
So you got a few more days. So basically, you could get the runes in before the training, or you could do the runes after
Ooh.
the training.
Yes. Get the runes in so we're more impressive when we see the children.
It's your call.
So, Jay,
Yes.
assuming stopping for 0 breaks, how long would it take Aviro to read that book on the Feywild? If he were to sit down and read it cover to cover,
Just
would it take him a week? Would it take him an hour? Would it take
sit
him?
down in front of food and just keep reading while
Yeah,
he's
22
this
hours.
is 22 hours cover to cover,
Cover to cover.
and then breaks if you were going to
Yep.
break for meals. Okay.
well, he's got to sleep, and
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
so basically 2 days.
What day of the week then did he get this book?
He got it on day 2.5, 3.
Day 2.5. Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So I would say you have a day, and then you can do the kids, and then next.
Yeah, I think he's
following
gonna.
week, yeah.
Okay.
I was
Good
going
to
to
know.
say he could probably finish it before we have to go do this training.
Yeah. Oh, I would say.
Not if he's also working with you on the.
Well,
He'll read at night. It'll be his
say,
leisure reading that night.
I was going to say
Okay.
it depending on what he considers more self satisfying.
Yep.
That's the one that he's going to concentrate on doing.
Yep.
So if he wants to read about the Feywild, since a certain companion of ours who comes from the Feywild that seems to have a thing for Aviro, and vice versa, perhaps that would be his primary concern.
He offered his
Good point.
services to do the runes, and that's going to be what he works on during the day with
Okay.
Glastoc. And then
All
at
right.
night, when he's sitting by the fire reading, or before he falls asleep or whatever,
I wouldn't be surprised if
he's growing.
okay.
He
He's
is
growing.
growing. There's a character arc here.
Yes.
He's growing.
Hey, boys will be boys.
Exactly. So with that knowledge, and we're gonna kind of skipping over the full week and stuff like that, a lot of stuff. Aviro, there's several key moments of knowledge that you come to realize. As you did the spine horn, you realize that the dark one, that the one that protects, or the mystery figure that walks the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
the haunted figure, has
Mhm.
been there for centuries, or a figure has been there for centuries, and that it's unknown exactly. He's been known to test the trials
Mm-hmm.
and be part of the trials. Remember, there are 3 trials
Mm-hmm.
of the spine horn. The first trial is called the Trial of the Wayfinder. The second trial is the Trial of Resolve. And the third trial is the Trial of Sacrifice. And those are the trials that you have to get to open the door, a portal more or less, to a pocket dimension where the shard is located. Because at the top of the spire, or of the Silverhorn, there's a landing, and there's runes there, and that's where the final trial is. And that if you pass that, then you go and you can access the portal that gets the shard. Additionally, in your research in the Feywild, you came to find out some interesting information. The quote-unquote taboo temple, which is where one of the rumors of where the shard is. So if you are looking, let me pull are you still in roll 20?
Yep.
Okay. This location over here,
Mm-hmm.
where one of the potential shards are. So you have the Hollow Mountains up here, but this one right here is referred to as kind of the taboo temple, which you really didn't understand why they call it the taboo temple. It was strange, but really it's the Great Temple. And what you found is that to access it, you need an acorn key, because that location accesses the Feywild. And it turns out that one of the last known locations is rumored to say that an elven cleric of Denari took a shard to the Feywild, or the first world, for safekeeping through that went to the Feywild. You've come to know that that door is where potentially it went through, and that something from the Feywild called an acorn key will have access to that portal to the Feywild or First World. You also know Pepper might have an acorn key in her possession.
It can't be that simple. She has an acorn key, which gets us in, and she's stuck here. How is
She never knew
what it was for?
It was for, like, acorn keys are just simple acorns from the Feywild, but they're magically imbued with Fey energy.
Oh, she's going to be.
Oh, so it's not an
furious
actual
when
key.
No.
It's just a
Right.
magical acorn.
She's going to be furious when she finds out
Badass.
that she's had the resource all along.
But she never knew, and also, unless you went through lore upon lore, the only reason why you were able to stumble upon this particular thing is that this door is opened by an acorn key. Not all Feywilds are opened by a Feywild, but this particular one, because it's related to the shard, and the shard is in the Feywild or the First World.
He immediately writes a letter to Pepper telling her that if she wants back into the Feywild, she can get in right now. And he tells her how.
She will write back that she's excited, but she wants you to come with, because there's also, what you found out is that the gate there might be guarded by something.
Fair enough.
And she needs your help.
She needs a big, strong elf to come with her.
Well, I don't know.
Come
one
on,
of those.
Brynn.
Yes, I'm there. Can do. Got that attitude.
So that will be our staging part for the First World Feywild arc that we'll be doing next year in season 6.
Awesome.
So, but before then, so the week kind of goes, and relaxing, drinking, magic item putting together, things of that nature.
Then training time.
And it comes to more or less the training time.
Season's over.
And
Love that song.
Sing it, Carrie.
Yes. Yes.
And in Sandpoint, let me move the map back over to Sandpoint locations. You know that number 53 up here is the new Adventurers Guild. It's been around for a while, but that's where the Adventurers Guild is. And so your weekend, you're going over to meet at like 9 a.m. to meet up with the guild or to the guild to find out what you have to do.
Amazing.
How's that morning walk gonna go?
I think yeah, Brynn is kind of yakking the entire time. I think she's like secretly kind of excited. Because she feels like she knows her shit, and she feels like she wants to pass all the stuff that she knows on to the next generation. Probably she's kind of like inwardly vowing to do it in a slightly kinder way than she had at the Pathfinder Society, because her experience with them wasn't necessarily the most positive. And so she is like gonna make it her mission to pass on what she knows, but like kindly.
So
I don't see a 53 anywhere, Jay.
It's up by Junk Beach.
Junk Beach.
Sandpoint
Oh, there it is.
Cathedral.
Okay, I
Junk
see
Beach.
it. Okay.
Yep. So
Junk Beach. Okay.
as you make your way, you get into the very
Old
nice,
eyes. I'm a
beautiful
little slow.
3-story building. It's a large building. And as you get the front door, there is adventurers going in and out. There, as you walk in, there's like a dining hall, there's office rooms, there's office rooms upstairs, but right when you come in, the quest board is over to the right. You've got big tables, and there's receptionists wearing same colored uniforms behind the desks. And as you kind of approach, there's a 5'4", pretty blonde, long blonde hair, human female sitting there and greets you all bubbly. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. My name is Claire. How can I be of assistance, adventurers? Welcome, adventurers.
Yes, hello. We're the natural ones, and we've been sent here in order to provide some instruction to a few trainees. We were told.
Yes, welcome back. Oh, first, the guild master would like to speak to you about that and everything. But I understand you have not updated your registration.
I'm sorry.
Registration.
What?
You
I'm sorry.
You registered as in the Adventurers Guild in
Yes.
split hold. Correct?
I make very, very sure that our registration is always current and up to date. I couldn't have relapsed. I couldn't have slipped.
Well, you've
It's not
been
possible,
away
madam.
for a while, haven't you?
Well, I mean, yes.
A while being like a week and a half, right?
Thought it
And
was
I
like-
look over at
Since
the
you've been
glass
back to
document
the
here.
Adventurers Guild, it's been quite some time.
Oh yes, I suppose.
I was going to say, have we actually even been in this Adventurers Guild? We've always used the one over in Schmaltmarsh.
Oh,
Yes. So you've
that's a
been
good
here
point.
once, but you also when you were
Okay.
checking, when you were looking at the runes, you came here looking for the runes too, because they also
Okay.
sell magical items and stuff here.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, us as a group, I don't
No,
think we have
no.
physically been in this location.
I don't think so, and that's why
Okay.
she's making a comment.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he pulls out all the applications and forms, and he's furiously scribbling. And how much is that? Is it 20 gold?
He's
25,
writing. His mage
13?
hand is writing.
Yeah, he's counting and
Yeah.
So, and she kind of gets up, and
shoving paper in front of Brynn and I. Here, sign here. Sign here.
What am I signing?
And
Do I need an attorney?
No.
no, dear,
So-
I'm here.
Thank you. I will get everything processed in that. Everything should be ready for you. Please, after you see the guild master, please return here, and I'll have everything sorted for you at that time. The room over to your left will be up the stairs and to the first door on the left. In the meeting room, they'll be able to seat you. The guild master will be with you momentarily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Receipt,
Claire,
please.
No, when you come back, receipts will be for when you come back. Go, 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 go.
And he leaves, but he has narrowed his eyes at this clerk.
I kind of, as we're walking away, I'm like, oh, she was like putting your tongue on a battery.
I don't trust her. She's too perky.
Putting your tongue on a
She's
battery.
something.
That is something she has. Yes, their assets.
I think I've seen people on Pesh like that. Well, anyway, I guess we should just go sit down and wait, I suppose.
You've seen people on fish like that?
Pesh, the
Pesh.
drug.
There's a drug called Pesh?
Yes.
Why is it called Pesh? Is it short for something?
it's-
Or is it an abbreviation?
No,
Perhaps
it's
an
just
acronym.
Pesh. That's
I'm
just what it's called. I don't know why it's called that.
What does it do? Where do you get it? How do you ingest it? Is it do you inhale it? Do you lick it? Do you
Glastoc hits Aviro.
what?
And as
Sure,
you're,
this is
people
not
are kind
the
of
time or
looking
the
at you a
place.
little bit as you're walking up the stairs. And there's other adventurers of different levels here as well. looking at different things, eating.
I imagine this is like akin to like being in a very public place and
Oh, yeah.
being like, "What's cocaine? Where do you get it?" Like
exactly,
just
exactly.
Like an 8-year-old.
Yep.
yeah, for real. And I was like,
So you go, and the first door is there, and you go in, and so it's this meeting room, and it's feels like the first room you ever were in when you first joined up together. It feels exactly like that room.
Feels deja vu.
A long table, there's pictures on the wall, and as you're sitting there, you're only there for maybe 5 minutes, if that, and then the door opens. And squeezing through the door is a large 6'5", muscular, large human, just bulging with kind of a suit on, comes in, scar on his face, with a small beard, and walking in, this clearly fighter of a former adventurer and definitely guildmaster, and right behind him is another proper half or elven female in a business suit with a pad and everything else as his assistant coming in behind. And
I was gonna say if this was like supposed to be one of the recruits, Glastoc was gonna lean over and hand Brynn the 10 gold pieces and go, "You win."
But the guildmaster walks in, just kind of like literally kind of squeezes into the room, and comes over and says, "Natural ones, I believe. Is that you?"
Yes, we appreciate your invitation. Don't we? And I look at the two.
Yes, very much. We're looking forward to our instruction. I was going to ask you about what the instruction specifically is, because I've got 15 lessons planned ready for
and then
all kinds of
hits
different...
you in the mouth from the female elf assistant. Very lightly. No, very lightly. She just basically shuts. She magically pulls out a ruler and just smacks like right on your mouth and goes,
"No." It's like the nun from the Blues Brothers.
Exactly. And it didn't hurt, but it was just enough. Just like the guildmaster's
penguin.
The guildmaster's time is essential. Please keep your rambling to a minimum. And then,
this bitch. Brynn, like instinctively when she makes I know she doesn't like hit him, but kind of. When Brynn like has to keep herself because her hand shoots immediately to her hip where her sword is, but she has to like stop herself because like this is a friendly place, this is fine, but just like seeing that something like it's like a Pavlov response.
And then she just kind of puts it back, and she is more uptight than Aviro.
I was gonna say more uptight than Aviro.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a fucking guitar string.
You swear she's not even moving. She's a statue just standing there, but she's got this blank face expression. It was emotionless. It was just like, there's a problem. She solved it. Now she's done. And now she's on to the next thing. She is like administrative, like lawyer.
She's the HBIC.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's just charge. Yep. And then the guildmaster goes, "That's enough. My apologies for that. But I do have, I am on a time crunch, so I just wanted to introduce myself to provide. Thank you very much for coming. My name, where did it go? It was right. Oh,
my name escapes me.
My name escapes me.
He is a fighter.
Nope, wait a minute.
He's not a barbarian. Don't be racist towards fighters.
But he got hit in the head a few times.
Oh, he's got a big scar on his left. So he goes,
Look, Brynn's already salivating at this guy.
On the left,
it's over. It's over.
I mean, there is also an intimidation factor that you kind of feel like he oozes.
I'm a little scared and a little turned on, and this is a perfect combo.
He's like, this is great. He sits down and he's like, this is our first meeting, but I like to. My name is Owen Bladecutter, former adventurer and guild master here at Sand.
Owen Blade Cutter, I love him.
Owen Bladecutter.
I feel like he would run with like G.I. Joe. Like that sounds like a very G.I.
Yeah.
Joe name.
Oh, yeah. But he was
Owen Blade Cutter, Private Blade Cutter.
He was kind of a famous adventurer down in Avalon and stuff. So
Islam, have I heard of him?
I was gonna say you've heard of the name, yes. He is a famous adventurer, a very high-ranking adventurer.
I have heard of you. You are taller than I expected.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
And broader.
I'm sure. You're just more everything, I think, than I expected.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Anyways, as we're getting back to the story, thank you again for volunteering your time for our new recruits. But I wanted to make sure that I finally introduce myself to you, the Natural Ones. We've been hearing about your escapades quite well. It's good to have you in town. I've heard some very good things about you. And but yes, we have some new recruits, a few groups that are coming that we've asked some of the senior adventurers or more experienced adventurers to mentor them in some ways of becoming adventurers with sword training, different skill trainings, things of that nature, or something that you see fit. The agenda is pretty open. We're not very particular, but just give them a day of your time to teach them the ropes a little bit of your experience is what we're asking you to do. Hoping you will be able to do that for them.
Have they been sorted in some way? Are they interested in more, slashy, stabby, or more, lucky picky?
Well, assigning the groups. So an adventuring group. So they'll be consisting of
Glastoc leans over and goes, when you say slashy stabby, he goes, I only slashy, you stabby. And
you know what I meant.
You get the little smirk. You get the little smirk in the side. That's kind of good. And the elf is just straight laced, like
Glastoc gives her a wink.
And you get a little bit of annoying, like half eye roll for a second.
Can I roll
looks
diplomacy?
Out the top of her glasses. Ugh.
Go for it, Glastoc.
Nice. Make the moves.
33.
She is unaffected.
Okay.
Unaffected. She just acknowledges and is unaffected. I need to roll a d20. I want to roll a d20. D20. We're gonna go with. You know what? We're gonna
19.
19. Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
What? A 19, a 15, and a nat 20?
Okay.
What are these for?
Oh. And then so he's like, okay, yeah, understandable. But anyways, no, they're each group. Like you are the Natural Ones. You have a group called the Natural Ones, and you go adventuring. So you're just gonna take a group, and you decide amongst that group what they have there and what you can teach them as a group. Greatly appreciate. I believe you're being assigned the what was the name? And she kind of the elf just flips up kind of like aggressively flips up as she kind of looks at Brynn for a second. The Natural Ones have been assigned to Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. Is that a group? Is that their name?
Yes. The head.
Have they named themselves that?
Well, the lead person, Chad Murphy, is the current leader of the group.
Oh.
Chad
Murphy. And he named the group after himself.
sometimes they do that. And then she
Yeah.
flips it back. Yes. I mean, they're young, and we do allow name changes, so we that is something you can press upon them. But again, we greatly appreciate your time and efforts, and I personally wanted to thank you again for doing this. And I wanted to meet you. I'll be honest with you. I've heard some very good things from Sebastian, as well as your escapades. So, and your many battles with the Blue M's. Quite impressive.
Indeed. Well, we are happy to help and to pass our various knowledges down to the next generation, who I hope to the gods will not be calling themselves Murphy's Law by the time we leave today.
That's definitely your prerogative. And again, thank you for your escapades in Ravenmore. It must have been harrowing for all of you, and I greatly appreciate your.
Wait. How do they know what happened in Ravenmore?
Oh,
this fucking wizard probably blabbed to God and everybody
everyone knows about Ravenmore.
Everyone knows about Ravenmore.
We're adventurers guilds. The knowledge and share information. The wizard did share that. I mean, who do you think sent in the red wizards?
Telephone, telegraph, or tell the fucking adventurers guild. My God.
The only reason why Glastoc is bringing it up is because we didn't go there on direction from the Adventurers Guild. So how would the Adventurers Guild know that we were there?
Because so you found out because of the siege, because you saved everyone, and that you communicated with the wizard.
So the information got out that we were there.
You were the ones that saved everyone.
As long as they don't know why we were there.
No, they don't know that, and you're pretty sure it's limited to like high echelon guild masters or guilds, and things like that. It's like most common people don't know, but the higher ups do.
Yeah, well, there's a problem there. That means the Blue M's know we were there. So
that's also, they also know you were there. Yeah.
If these guys know we were there, the Blue M's are going to know.
Well, here's the other thing: the Blue M's were there, so they know you were there.
Yeah, but we don't know that they're still
the Black
alive.
M's were there.
The Black M's, yes, the Black M's were there. That's correct. The Black M's, yes. Yeah, there's a good point. So, okay. So yeah, he gets up and you hear this, and she's like, oh yeah, yes, this is. Again, thank you very much. I look forward to meeting with you again, and if ever you need something, we'll see if my time's available to chat with you. Good luck today. Enjoy. Have fun. And he kind of moves off, and he kind of squeezes. She opens up the door and kind of squeezes through the door because, like I said, just massive.
He's broader than the doorway. Is what
yeah, he is. He is.
Okay.
And
he has to go through sideways. And
yeah. And Brynn, for a slight second, he may have flexed for you.
Oh my God. Fucking Tib who? Let's go. Okay.
And as before the door, the elf assistant looks all at you and specifically you, Brynn, for a second and gives you a cold look.
Yeah, well, that's when Glastoc winks at her again and goes like this.
Oh my God.
As she stops for a second,
yes.
Like reactionless. She looks over at you and just looks away and leaves the door.
Oh shit. They have hooked up for sure.
No, they have not.
Okay.
She's just she's just that
She's
way.
protective over his time.
Yeah.
Which Brynn wants to take up some of.
Yeah.
So okay. Got it.
So
all right, super duper.
So you go and you were told that you're meet downstairs and your Carrie will probably, or Claire would have, the receptionist will probably have all your information that you need to do.
Yeah.
As you make your way down, Claire's, Joel ones, welcome back. I have your new identification badges. You are gold level. You're gold level adventurers.
Okay. Does this mean we get priority seating?
Yes, actually. You actually have access to higher level quests. Because of your ranking.
And
the gold is much more.
of you are noticing Aviro is abnormally quiet, and you realize that he looks like a kid who got in trouble at school and has just not not gotten over it because the teacher yelled at him in class.
Oh jeez. Oh god.
And then there's
Freaking.
there's
He
also
He
the
got
receipt.
smacked.
Yeah.
You got promoted. You got
Yeah.
promoted.
He got whacked in the face, but of course he got a promotion with it. So that works.
He
There is
doesn't
a
care about that,
receipt.
though. He cares about the fact that he got whacked in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
cares
a
that he got in
receipt.
trouble.
Yeah.
Perfect.
For talking in class.
Talking in class, yeah. There was a receipt there that Avira wanted.
Thank you.
So, and then she's like, the group that you're going to be training today is sitting over in the cafeteria or the dining hall on the group right over there.
Glastoc.
I look at them. I want to size them up.
Glastoc
I wanna-
leans over the counter
Mhm.
while Brynn and Aviro start moseying that way or sizing the group up, and it's like, how long do we have to train them? Is this just a 1-day thing?
Oh
or
yeah,
is this
just today, just a few hours, like
Okay,
6 to 8 hours today.
6 to 8 hours?
That's a school day.
Glastoc takes a drink.
It's an intensive Glastoc.
Glastoc, no. I put my hand on the top of the mug as Glastoc goes to take a drink. I'm like, you can't be drinking on the job. We're instructors now. We have to be tight and buttoned up.
So then Glastoc hands the mug to you.
No. And Brynn looks him dead in the eye and dumps it. And forgetting that it's a bottomless mug of friendship, it just keeps going.
But excuse me, you're making a mistake. Please stop. Please
I'm
stop.
proving a point. And then I lift it up, realizing that it's like been like a gallon and a half. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
And then you hear at the top of the stairs, you look down, and the elf is by herself with the clipboard looking down. And she just says, Madison, please. And you hear, that's all she said, and turns and walks away. As one of the other receptions, male half-elf comes in, prestidigitates the...
And I look at him. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And then he's
Points
in
from
uniform.
Gryffindor.
He's in uniform too, and he's like, and he kind of goes back over to his.
Does she beat these people? They're all so terrified. Like there's something going on here. I don't like it.
Not gonna
okay.
lie, Glastoc's a little turned on by this.
That's totally fair. Glastoc's feelings.
Glastoc's and submit.
I got a 26 to size up this group. I want to see if I can tell which one's Murphy just by looking at him.
So, as you're sitting at this table, you see a female wizard with large blue wizard's hat with kind of brown hair, long blonde brown hair in the wizard outfit. She is just sitting there. She's reserved, but she's kind of holding onto her staff relatively tight. Then you see a male human fighter wearing leather armor and appears to be kind of a used longsword. And he's kind of a little bit more bubbly. He's like, all right, I know we're getting someone today. We're getting some training today, but you know what? And you hear, Murphy, why are you doing this? And he's like, clearly he's Murphy. He's Murphy. Then you see a female rogue with very basic armor, leather, and 2 daggers. Their equipment, as you can tell, is pretty like basic and used. Like it is very clear that they're starting out with
these are level 1 babies.
Basic used equipment.
Oh my God.
And then last, there is a female cleric with nice clerical robes and a vestment, carrying a staff with holy symbols on it, with the Saren Ray.
Oh.
Deity.
Y'all motherfuckers need Saren Ray.
And she doesn't have a scimitar on her belt yet, but there is a spot for it. But she's carrying a staff, magical staff that for healing and stuff like that. And they're just kind of all there. That they seem to be nervous.
I go over and I turn to the boys and I'm like, well, no time like the present. And then I would walk over to these and like, excuse me,
Yes, yes,
are you for Murphy's Law?
yes, we are. Yes.
Oh I try to channel this buttoned up bitch from earlier as I kind of like take in and he's like, yes, we are. I'm like, I kind of give him like the elevator. I'm like, I see. Well, we are the natural ones, and we were told to train you today.
Okay. Yeah. There's a training behind in the back that, or the basement. There's the training facility in the basement. Where where are we going to train?
Well, I believe it depends on what you all would like to learn. I am one for more sticking to the shadows, avoiding a fight if possible, but not afraid to finish one if one gets started. Picking locks, perhaps making away with an item that does not belong to me. Is anybody interested in skills like that? And I like look between the four of these
And
kids.
you see the female roguish grabbing her daggers for a second, and you kind of get this intrigued smile, like, am I gonna learn something from her? And she's kind of looking at you.
I snap my fingers and I'm like pointing at Chad, but then I like turn to this girl. I'm like, you.
Yeah. Yes.
You have the look of a rogue.
I'm considering that field. Yeah.
Yes. Well, we need to work on that confidence. You are coming with me, and we are not staying in this building for the day. Gentlemen, this is, let's see, what were the genders of the remaining people?
There's a total of 3 females and 1 male. So Murphy is the
Oh, wow.
fighter. Yeah.
Okay. Kids, this is Aviro Starborn. This is Glastoc Steelcloak. And they will divvy you amongst themselves. And I will be taking, and I look at this girl kind of signaling for her name.
Um, Maddie.
Maddie. Maddie will be coming with me into town.
Okay.
And I kind of like walk towards the door and I like nod for her to follow me.
It takes her a moment or two, but and she looks at everyone. And she's like, and they're like, there seems to be, and she's like, okay, and she kind of runs off to join you. So, what does Aviro and Glastoc do as they kind of stand there looking at you? What kind of training are we doing today?
So they said there's an actual like training room downstairs.
Yeah, there's a basement training room.
And we have no idea what's in there because we've never been in this building before.
Nope.
So it's like, okay, let's head off to the training room and let's see what you can do.
Okay.
Well, what to what purpose, Glastoc? What exactly is it that we're looking for? Are you looking to combine our lessons? If so, I believe I really should be in charge. But if you're going to be teaching them more of the martial aspect, perhaps we don't require simultaneous lecturing. I'm just not entirely certain.
Well, perhaps first thing we need to do is see what they are capable of. Then we can determine what their lessons should be.
An excellent hypothesis. Down to the training room. Off we go. Hello, everyone. I'm Aviro Starborn, theoretical arcanist and mathemagician. It's very nice to meet you, as he's shaking all their hands as they're walking down towards the...
Did you say mathemagician? That's astounding. I think you probably said that before, but I forgot about it, and so I'm rediscovering it now. That's amazing. I love it. Mathemagician, bro.
So what is in the training room, Jay?
So as you go downstairs,
somehow I don't think it's a bunch of desks and a chalkboard.
No, as you go down these stone stairs, it goes into this large, like almost arena style room. This a good size 40-foot tall, 50-foot tall, almost 80-foot long, like room of this stone walls, and then there's archery on one side. There's a running track. There's like open area for training of combat of different martial weapons, and then there's wood weapons on the walls of different types and things of that nature.
All right. Aviro looks around and wants to know if there are any bookshelves anywhere.
There are no bookshelves.
Ah, well, clearly this is not a place for me. Hands up, all of you. Anyone interested in learning things about the arcane or spell casting
Oh,
or
jeez. Oh, God.
yes, good. Okay, how many is that, Jay? That's raising their hand.
One, the
Just
female
the one?
wizard with the big
The
hat.
wizard? Ah, excellent. You had the look of a mage about you. Are you interested in combat training?
No, but you're a wizard?
Yes, theoretical arcanist and mathematician.
And you said Starborn is your last name?
Theoretical arcanist. I love that.
Yes, Starborn. Yes, Aviro Starborn. Yes, correct.
Have you ever... You're not from Sandpoint, are you?
No, not originally.
Not from
Although
this
we are
area,
based here
are
now.
you? Did you ever go to the Academy of... I forget that.
Whatever we said.
Yeah.
Did she say his school's name?
Yeah.
The one you went to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, in fact. Yes, I did for many, many years. In fact, I was, well, I mean, I should be there right now.
Did you
but
ever know a Charles Forgerstock there?
Charles Fogerstock.
Oh, yes.
What kind of roll do I need to
Of
make,
the
Jay?
Absalom Poser stocks.
Give me an intelligent roll
Very.
plus your...
Ah, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Just intelligence?
Ah, yes.
Modifier.
They donated a building. Very wealthy.
Would Lore Academia?
We would Sunday with them
that?
at the.
Not really. It's
On
more
the
of a
yacht.
remembrance.
The hockey rink is named after them.
Actually, not quite, but yeah.
16 on the die for a
Hockey rink.
21.
21 plus another your...
No, that is
proficiency.
no, that's it. That's 21 is my...
Your perfect... What's your per... Oh, okay. Okay, 21. I'm going to say you vaguely... She kind of gives you a description, and it just vaguely remembers like someone you may have insulted.
Vaguely rings a bell. Someone I insulted? Intentionally?
Oh no, this person hates your guts.
Oh.
Because you didn't give him you just were like Aviro, and it definitely did not like you. And there was one small confrontation that you had, basically in a lab or something like that.
Well, it doesn't really ring a bell unless it's the Feuerstock that I'm thinking of that...
My brother talked about how annoying you were.
Oh, was that your brother? Excellent. Ah, well, how is he?
Dead.
It happens. As we'll all be someday.
Nice.
All right. So what kind of arcanics are you interested in learning about? I have a whole curriculum here for you to... What?
Evocation.
Ah, all right. What is it that you want to learn about?
Well, I'm primarily a fire evocation magic. Fireball.
All right.
They want to go pew pew.
Yeah.
We can certainly do that. Is there a place where spellcasters can throw fireballs safely?
Well, fire shots, there's a location where you could go outside, or you actually probably outside in the back. There's more of a over the ridge that you can do more spells and stuff like that.
Come with me. And he takes her outside, and he takes her out kind of to the cliff face.
Yeah.
And he conjures little targets.
Okay.
And he mage hands and holds them way out and says, "All right, look, I don't cast spells like that myself, but I can certainly, I understand how it works. I can certainly help you correct your form, increase your power outage, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm happy to help you with."
Okay. And that's what you're gonna. That's the kind of that targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an arcane, just a straight arcane roll. Magic, your arcane skill roll. Sorry.
30.
Okay. You help her over the course of the next week. You really help her with fundamentals and things of that nature. Targeting, things go really, really well.
As the two of them are walking outside, Glastoc, you hear him go, right, lesson 1. Theory and modern critique. What is an adventurer?
What is an adventurer?
adventurer? As
She
they're
actually soaks it in because she's
Oh
intelligent.
my
she's
God! Someone who actually listens to him.
Yeah.
What a
It
find!
would-
is
it would be
adventuring
another
predicated
mage.
on the fact that one
Yeah.
goes out, but could one be an adventurer
And then
while
she
staying in one's
interrupts
own
you.
location?
But that,
Oh.
she interrupts you at one point later on about when you were on your rant. It's like, but according to Alchemies and the Adventurers Guild magic, that's actually been rewritten. And also, so there's like only one.
She's hitting you with the new edition, boy.
Yes.
Let's go.
Glastoc, what are you going to train the cleric and the fighter? What are you going to do for them?
Make them fight to the death.
Yes, fight to the
What
death.
did you say, Gary?
I
Fight
said
to the
make
death.
them fight to the death.
Fight to the death. Winner gets to name
There
the
can
group.
be only 3.
So,
Only 3.
Glastoc is actually going to take the more theoretical thing, and especially since Murphy is one of the ones here with Glastoc,
Yep.
and so he's going to say, as he's like, I could, there's only so much I could teach you on how to fight. Does he have a shield?
Not really, no.
Okay, so
He's got a shit long sword and nothing else.
yeah, so he's like, you obviously know how to use a sword because that's why you wanted to become an adventurer. Actually, why did you want to become an adventurer?
Just to be an adventurer, for the adventure, the gold, the money, the fame.
Okay, so you're looking for material.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
there anything else?
Of course there is. You could be searching for knowledge. You could be searching, for, to make the world a better place.
With this
And-
jaw, no. This is for fame and love,
Yeah,
glory.
you should have gone with Brynn. Okay, and
He is definitely on the cockier side, but
Okay.
he's not like arrogantly cocky about
Right.
About everything because he's still new. I mean, he's
Yeah. And then so Glastoc turns to the cleric and he goes, "And why did you want to become an adventurer?"
my blessed God. She gave me the divine vision, and I'm here to protect and provide healing. Energy
Okay.
is the divine.
All right. So as a group, what do you think is the most important thing that the 4 of you have to have?
Attack,
No.
kill.
Yeah.
And as soon as he says attack, kill, Glastoc smacks him in the head.
Ah, thank you. The clerk says. They're over the court. They realize that they are gonna take any lessons, but they're like they don't have answers. They don't know. They're
Okay.
still so new.
So here's the most important thing to be a good adventuring group. And it's the one thing I cannot teach you. The most important thing, and he's looking specifically at Murphy since he's the
Mhm.
self-appointed leader of the group, is trust. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your friends. And you have to trust that you guys are going to work together for what is best for the 4 of you. And that's not easy, especially at the beginning.
Okay.
He goes, for us, I personally am an outcast from my people. Brynn is a pirate. Aviro is not a true outcast of his people, but he was basically expelled, for lack of a better term, from his wizarding school and told he had to go out into the world and prove himself. And the 3 of us got put together as a group on one simple mission. And do you know what that mission was?
What?
It was to protect a cart. and deliver a object. And I cannot tell you how difficult that was for the three of us to trust that each other was going to do what was best for the others. Because that is what makes a good adventuring group. I would die for the two of them. I know Brynn would die for Aviro and I. And Aviro, who, as great a spellcaster as he is, and as great a researcher as he is, believe it or not, is a pacifist. But yet he still puts his life on the line to protect Brynn and I to the best of his abilities. And because of that, we function as a very good unit. Do I always make a good decision? No. But you know what? When I don't make a good decision, Brynn calls me on it. And when Brynn doesn't make a good decision, Aviro or I will call her on it. And all three of us learn from our mistakes and what each one of us has as far as what our abilities are and what we can be trusted to know and do versus what we don't. And that is what will make you a good adventuring party. So I could sit here and beat you silly with my axe while you try to protect yourself with your sword. And then he turns to the cleric. And you and I could get into a casting battle. And trust me, you would not last very long.
Ooh, stud.
But
Ooh.
if the two of you are willing to work together and trust yourselves, then you can go far in this.
Give me a society or
Oh,
give me a society roll.
Jay, you got to give him a bonus. That was badass.
Oh, that was.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
That-
gonna be a plus.
Does it have to be society? Because I don't have shit for society.
Diplomacy? Give me diplomacy. Give me diplomacy.
Diplomacy, yeah.
Give me diplomacy.
Maybe a little deception because he implied that Brynn makes mistakes sometimes.
Hold on. I accidentally closed my...
Do a performance because it's your
Oh.
orate skill.
Oh,
Oh,
Whatever's
performance
best.
actually, yeah.
Actually, no, I want to stick with diplomacy. Or
diplomacy's
intimidation.
great.
No,
Or
it wouldn't be,
intimidation?
no, it would be intimidation. I would say performance.
Intimidation
But-
implies a negativity of
Oh,
sorts.
Yeah.
Captain, my captain. It's a performance
Okay.
check.
32.
Okay, you inspired them, and you definitely they took words and whatever training you have with them, you did very well. So they're definitely going to remember this for a long time.
I mean, and it's like I can show some things combat wise,
Mhm.
even though technically Glastoc's not a fighter. I mean,
No, but there's definitely you go through drills. They go
Right.
through their drills. You
Yeah.
show them a different drill. You have a combat technique. You
Right.
fight each other. You whip
I'd,
his
I'd,
ass.
I'd actually be better at teaching the cleric
Yeah.
on how to protect their teammates than
Yeah,
teaching the
but
fighter
like
how to fight.
you send him to do his stances and drills, and then you go with the cleric and show the magic of divine and connecting and stuff like that.
You
So,
probably
yeah.
give the fighter like basic military boot camp drill just for
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
basic fitness.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
go
it-
run
and-
around the track.
Exactly, and it but the adventuring group talk also hits a chord too, and they do really well during that.
Okay.
Which brings us to Brynn. To final out.
Yes.
Brynn, this somewhat meekish rogue, but slows up and catches up to you. Where are you
Yes.
taking her?
So I want to go like to the kind of the slummy area. Like, is there like an outdoor market somewhere?
Well,
in
yeah, there's the
Sandpoint?
outdoor.
Like,
The main market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would take her there, which is hustling and bustling at this
Oh, yeah.
time of day.
35. Yeah.
And kind of as we're walking, I kind of like keep looking back at her, and she kind of she has a vibe about her that is very timid. And
Slightly, yeah, because she's still trying to figure out what.
right. I kind of like, as I'm walking, I'm just sort of explaining like, you have to change how you walk. Where we're going, they'll see you as a victim if you walk like that. Shoulders back, straight up. And then I am kind of like over exaggerating the way I walk, to try to kind of like give her pointers without like actually saying them. And I'd be like, I'm going to have you follow somebody today.
Okay.
You have to follow them. They can't know you're following them.
Okay.
You will have to get close enough to take something from them.
Really?
Don't worry, you're going to be giving it back.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of like walking towards this market as I kind of explain this task.
Okay.
And I would just be like kind of rattling off. It's very important that you move with them. It's very much like a dance. When they step, you step. If you step off rhythm with them, they may hear you. You have to step as they step. If they walk with a limp, you walk with a limp. Match their gait. Matched exactly. And I'm just kind of like rattling off like tips and tricks like this.
Give me a thievery skill roll.
Yes. Hooray. Here I go. That is a 33.
Nice.
Your instructions hit home well. She ends up whoever you find, she listens to what you're doing. You find your target. She goes. She picked it up. She followed them, got up close. Excellent. Like she did really well. I rolled a 19 on the die. Her pluses. So I mean,
teamwork.
You're like, she really soaked in what
you
were saying, and like she got the thing. She comes back to you. She's like, now what? I got it.
I look at what she took. What did she take?
It was a ring off his belt, like it's not a ring. It's like a.
Not like a finger like ring, but like a
no, but it's like a off the belt. There's something that was attached to it, the belt.
Okay.
So like where a sword would go or something like that, but that was loose. And she actually off the scabbard that he was wearing, because depending on who it was, there was just like an ornament of some sort that was on it.
Cool. And Brynn would kind of like look at this thing and just be like, yeah, this is very, very well done. I'm impressed. Now is the time when we have to decide. And I kind of like am just like examining this thing, and I just kind of like let that hang in the air.
We're giving it back, right?
Only if you want to.
It looked precious to that person. That's why he took it.
And I kind of like keep looking at it, and I'm like, well, that's where the decision comes in, dear. You have to decide if you are going to be a good person. There's real no monetary
value to it, but yeah.
If you are going to be a good person or a bad person today. And for the record, there is no right or wrong answer. Some situations call for one, and some call for the other.
She wants to give it back because it looks almost like the guy's daughter made it for him.
Oh, and I kind of like Brynn like smiles and hands it back to her and nods, and then she's like, and Brynn just shrugs and says, "Well, get to it,
and
don't get caught."
She comes up and runs up to this guy and gives this wonderful display of persuasion. Sir, you dropped this. I saw it. I'm so sorry. You must have dropped this. This was yours. And just
Brynn's stomach drops when she runs right into like in front of him.
Yeah.
She doesn't know exactly what this kid's going to do. And she's just like, and when she starts giving this oration, this performance, she's like incredibly impressed.
And based off of the guy's like, oh yes, well thank you. And he's like, yeah, and gives her two actually let me take that. Gives her 4 silver coins for her. It's like, thank you so much. She's like, oh, thank you, no problem. You have a, and leaves and comes up. As she approaches, she's rolling one of the coins around her fingers as she comes up to you, and then just does suddenly just like magic tricks up, and it's like,
And it's,
yeah, and she's like,
I would kind of smile and I would say, so where are we going to go buy a drink?
I can't drink. I'm not old enough.
How old are you?
I'm 15. Well, well, I look 15, but I'm not. I'm 16 and a half, actually.
I'm 12.
If you have to say the half, you're not old enough. Well, let me be very clear. We'll get you a glass of milk. Where are you taking me to get a drink?
The Rusty Dragon?
Perfect.
And you go to the Rusty Dragon for the next day of learning more of the thieving and things of that nature.
And I imagine we just sort of sit in a corner as Brynn has a couple of drinks and just we kind of like people watch. I ask her to like watch people throughout the place and wager like, when is he gonna make the moves on that girl? When is this person gonna get up and take a piss? Like what are they gonna order for food? Like I'm asking her these things kind of like almost like it's a game.
Yep.
But at the same time, like I'm teaching her this skill of like reading people and figuring out without contact, like what makes people.
And I imagine you're doing like a game on the table too to increase the dexterity of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
So that goes like great. She's definitely learned quite a bit from that day.
That's great.
They're playing 5-finger fillet.
Oh yeah.
100%.
And so the day ends as everyone gets back together at the Adventurers Guild. And the Adventurers Guild, they meet back up. They all say thank you. They're very, very happy with what all of you have taught them and did. And and then you head back home after your day of training of mentoring the new.
And as we're walking, I'm like, well, mine certainly learned quite a bit from me. I dare say she has enormous promise within the Adventurers Guild. How did everything go for you two?
Seemed to go quite well. They, they were, to use a phrase Aviro might use, they were like sponges and absorbed all of the knowledge that I dumped upon them.
There you go.
Mine was awfully green, but I suppose she was eager to learn anything I could tell her, which of course I had excellent information to give her. In fact, I was quite good at sculpting and refining her technique. In fact, yes, quite. Perhaps I should be an instructor someday. That's an excellent idea.
You should start writing notes for that, Aviro.
Oh, I already have.
Vero, you would be a terrific teacher. You're patient, you're kind, you're knowledgeable.
The one thing is I don't think I could teach beginners.
Why not? If they're experts, there's nothing left to teach them.
No, but have you ever been to a children's concert?
I haven't been to many concerts, I suppose.
Well, as children learn to play instruments and they give concerts and they're terrible, I don't think I would want to be around that all of the time. I would need advanced students.
So just the easy ones. The bad ones aren't worth your time.
No, there are plenty of people who can teach the basics. My skills would be not put to the best use teaching the basics.
That's fair.
And I don't like children.
That's also fair.
So the week kind of continues as Aviro and Glastoc is working on this rune. There there's one more scene that's gonna kind of happen by the end of the week, and then I have a post-credit scene that I forgot to share last gaming session. But during the Aviro and Glastoc's magic rune applying, you get a message from Sebastian about the guild needs has a reward or something for you, and that to stop by. And Brynn, if you're available to stop by.
Oh yeah.
So you go there and you meet the bubbly Claire receptionist again. She's so happy to see you.
I think now that we're all emotionally prepared for
Yes.
Claire, it's a little less jarring than last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
she's Brynn going by herself?
Yes,
I'm
because
going.
you're busy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And
I just wanted to clarify that.
And she's thank you so much.
Clarify.
Yeah, clarify. And she asked you to
a
small. That was good.
Yes,
that was really
I'm
good.
ready. Thank you. I'm sorry.
There's a small meeting room on the lower level, just a quick little area that that you'll be receiving. So you've been asked for a quick. As you go in, within like 2 minutes of you getting there, the door opens, and this is just like it's like a seating, so it's like a couch with two.
Like a little waiting room.
Yeah, it's a little waiting room with 2 chairs, some nice fireplace.
Little vestibule.
Exactly. So
vestibule. Ooh,
the elf assistant comes in. The assistant guild master. She comes in, and are you sitting in the chairs then, or something like that?
Yeah, I think I would.
Feet on the table.
Brynn would have her feet either on the table or on an adjacent chair, and she would just be like.
Yep.
I think she would just be like have her knife, like her dagger, like in her hand, and she'd be like flipping it and catching it by the tip, just kind of like a.
Yep. And she opens up the door. She comes back. She kind of comes in, stands like right in front of you.
And I put it back, and I'm like, "Hello."
Miss Brynn.
I was told to come here and wait. Yes, ma'am.
I have from the guild master and from the guild. We've understand some of there's been the wizard has extended some additional resources and rewards for your time, for your group, and places 3 bags of gold.
Ooh. That's very
with
generous.
600 gold each.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh. That's very generous.
And they're in gems. They're 600 gold piece worth of gems.
Oh my god.
And she sits there and says, "This is from that. I also have a word of introspection for you."
Introspection, you say?
Well, the guild master is currently not in a relationship.
Oh god.
I do see, to make sure that any potential suitors in his realm pass rigorous standards. If, like many other adventurers, your drool was quite obvious. And
oh my god. Calling Brynn out.
Huh.
But I will not stop you if you decide to go that route. And then she leans right in your face.
I imagine there is that like very, very like notable like chair creak sound as Brynn leans back just a little.
And she goes, "But I'm definitely a better piece to play with." And then she comes back.
You cut out, Jay. What did you say?
It says,
"Oh Jesus, I heard you."
As she leans in, she's like, "I'm a better piece to play with," and then leans back out.
I think this rattles Brynn to the core.
And then she's just completely calm back to, and she goes, "I'm not interested in the dwarf, although he is." And then,
well,
let me know.
We don't all swing that way.
And then she walks out the door.
Brynn looks around for a wet bar. Is there there booze in this room anywhere? Fuck me. Fuck. And then Brynn like pats herself down, wondering if she has her flask, and she doesn't. And then she just sort of like sits there at the table with this information, and it's like,
technically,
it's time to go back.
Brynn never said that she gave Glastoc back his mug.
Yeah, well, I gave you back your mug. I would kind of stand up and be like, okay. Whew, back at it. And then Brynn would take these little gold bags and and leave expeditiously.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. Hot as hell. Love it. Amazing.
And then the rest of the week, as you're getting prepared to go to the Splendor Horn on your next shard adventure, your week kind of concludes. And it's a day before, unless you want to extend it out a little bit more, but it's going to be you got another day before you decide to, like I said, getting all your packs and gear ready for the travel, because you have to
like once the rune stuff is done, Aviro wants to check in with Sebastian on how timed illumination is going, and is this something that we can fully integrate into the house, the timed illumination spell.
Yes. Brynn comes back juggling the 3 bags and be like, oh, nothing, just 600 more gold each.
Each? Why?
They are really throwing money at us because we are apparently very good at what we do. Also, possibly that buttoned up gal is trying to make moves on me, but that's neither here nor there. Lots of money, lots of money.
She's trying to make moves on me.
Where does she want you to move to?
We will talk about all of this another time, Aviro. I need booze, and I need it expeditiously.
All right. Cabinet's over there.
I find it, and I go make myself a stiff drink.
Yep. And as the week continues and things, like I said, you're getting ready. You have to figure out how you're going to travel. If there's some sort of teleportation, or if you're going to take a pack, you're going to take horses, which is going to be like several weeks to be able to get there. You let me know what.
Jay, can you put the world map back up quick?
Yes, I will put the world back.
Because we could just charter a boat if we're going.
Not so much.
Oh no, that's Taboo Island. Wait, where are we going?
Yeah, you're going. You are going over here.
So I like to look at this. If the Sandpoint one is number 1.
Yep.
And then you go clockwise. So Taboo Island or whatever
1,
would be.
2,
I would
3,
call that
4,
2,
5, 6,
and then
7.
3.
Number 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're number 7 right now.
8. So I would call this 1.
1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
8. Yes.
8.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna go. 8.
That's way.
And so you have to, and you literally have to either go like this direction, and then up this direction, and then around here, and then up this direction, or take this long. That's if you're not taking the road, or if you're gonna go like up through here again, up through Ravenmoor, and then over here, and then take a boat across. Or if you're going to teleport.
What's the fastest?
The fastest?
Teleport.
Not walk at all.
How do I know of a way that we could teleport?
Do you have
all of us?
Teleportation spell?
I don't think it goes that far.
Do you have teleportation will go realm wise?
I don't think that's it. Teleport. 100 miles.
I would say that's within 100 miles.
Really?
Well, 100 miles we can do in less than a week.
We could ride. Because what's the speed of a horse?
Actually, no, let me take that back. Oh no, that is
it says down at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, it's longer than 100 miles. Oh
yeah, that whole thing is 120 miles. So 120,
yeah,
240, 3 something.
Yeah,
we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One route is 6, so that's like over 800. One's 1, 2, 3, 4. So one's like 500 miles. So yeah. So you're looking at 500 to 1,000 miles almost. Somewhere in between
Wow.
that.
That's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles.
That's far.
So it's gonna take a while to travel. So you have to kind of figure out which route you want to go. That's gonna be kind of your last day of figuring out where you're gonna travel.
I've personally hiked 20 miles in a day before, and that's not fun. So
a lot of
so
miles.
and like I said, there's horses, there's caravans. So there's different routes that you can go. So
yeah, why don't we try and find a job at the job board that takes us in the direction to a place that then has another job board?
So the question is, where are you going to go north towards the river, or are you going to take the long route?
Is the long route easier but longer, and then the short route is shorter but harder?
Yes, very much so. Because you got to go to the plateau, and then once you get up to, then it's like literally it's monster filled.
I wouldn't go long.
I vote for the easier one.
Yes, it is longer, but it should be considerably less dangerous.
Yeah, very much. And probably without less incident too. And very much. And you could probably get a caravan job guarding that way too. So
yes.
So we will pick up in 2026 in probably the mid-January, because we're not going to do 1st of Jan. I have to look at the schedule for when January is, but probably mid-January we'll be returning for season 6. And for that, and then we'll start in the Spire, like the Spirehorn, into the next Shard adventure.
Well, the New Year's Eve is 4 weeks from today. So
then
5 weeks.
7th would be the first Wednesday.
So then, so we might be here. We'll look at our schedule and find out. We'll let you know. So keep watching us. The VODs will be up by next Monday. So this VOD will be up by next Monday on our YouTube channel. But the last
cutscene
end credit scene, the camera pans as a tall, maybe 6 foot, 6'1", slightly muscular, like very athletic looking.
It's not the same guy.
Not the
You've
same.
already gotten Brynn worked up once. Let's not do it again.
No. No.
In
no. Go
chainmail armor, with a mask and a helmet on, carrying a long sword with him, cutting down goblins. And he's doing really well cutting these goblins down.
Yeah.
And as the scene is, he's going from one to another, and there seems to be the horde of goblins. He's doing pretty well, and it looks like he's like maybe a 3rd level fighter, and he's kind of getting into this. So he's definitely, and the camera pans as he slaughters one of them, as standing about 40 feet behind him, 50 feet behind him, with one leg on a rock, one standing there, Tib, watching this scene. Standing next to him, the scantily clad.
Scantily clad.
Scantily or skankily. They mean the same. In this context.
Witch.
As far as
female
witch.
Skankily.
Skankily.
Yes. Female witch kind of standing close to him. Watching all this. Witch.
Again,
witch.
It's the Brynn,
There's another large, like, fighter with a great 2-handed sword over his shoulder, standing again next to them, watching this fighter slaughter them. And as he slaughters the last one, he's kind of holding his breath, as suddenly a goblin jumps up from behind him with a dagger, about to stab him in the back, when suddenly a dagger hits him in the head and falls, as Tib just throws the dagger.
Oh my God. Like, okay.
You need to make sure your back is always covered. Don't forget your back area. They like to jump up. The roguish of us like to. And he shakes his head. and he pulls off his helmet as he turns around. Now, as you see the face
No.
of your son
No. Oh God.
as
He
Tim,
cannot.
as he's
Oh.
learning fighting, and Tim's like, but you do have your father's skill at least, and that fine. All right, where are we going next? As he kind of brushes his look.
Oh God. That fucker. That fucker. That fucker. Oh no. Oh, he can't be with his dad. That's no. Oh no. This is bad news, Bears. This is not good, Mav.
Wow.
Not good, Mav.
Well, bonding time. Well, father-son
Father-
bonding.
father-son bonding time.
Father-son bonding, turning him against me. This is terrible. This is bad. This is not going to end well. It's going to end in tears.
Talk we hardly knew ye.
Was
Talk.
as long as he doesn't start calling the skankily bitch mom.
If he calls her mom, then this is over. I'm kidnapping him back.
No, she's Lisa.
She's Lisa. You're not even my real mom. Put on some clothes. Oh my God.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Oh.
Thank you for being here for our continual seasons. We look forward to telling some more stories in the future. And there's some good, exciting stuff on the way. So I will say
I did not see that coming. That was a shock. That was a real shock.
I did.
Apparently, yeah. Check the chat, everyone. Freaking, for the record, Jim called this probably a minute before it happened.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, look in the chat.
Yeah, look at the chat. Jim's like, if this is Brynn's kid, and then
then
ha
called
ha.
Fuck, like exactly spot on.
Oh my God, that. Jim, you are on like multiple games. You are just
tuned
on.
in.
Yes. Yeah.
4D
Oh,
chess.
Additionally, let's go around real quick. Where can we find you? Thank you very much. Jeff, anything to plug? Anything you'd like to share?
Hi, I'm Jeff. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. You can find me right here on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer, and I'll plug our affiliates, Talon and Claw and Smuggler's Coffee.
Very cool. Thank you, Jim.
The same as Jeff, except I'm Hawkmere 1, and you can find me here on the Emporium of the Wayward Gamer. It's
Awesome. Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie. You can find me here on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. You could also find me on select Thursday nights where I play over on Mini Terrain Domain. I play Kids on Bikes. And then on Monday nights, typically over there, I play Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, another Sandpoint game that is also 2E, where I also play a half-elf rogue who's also hot. So, just killing it on the variety. We are not playing in the month of December over there on that channel, but on Monday nights, we are having character interludes, which are like one-on-ones we do, and those are through the month of December, each Monday, obviously until January. So that is something kind of fun and unique we do over there.
That's cool. We should do
yeah.
that.
We did once. We can. We
It's
did
a hoot
it once.
and a half.
We did it once,
It is
but yeah.
honestly a really good way, especially in a young campaign. I mean, not that we couldn't do it and have it be amazing, but when we don't know a ton about the characters yet, to kind of offer little insights into what makes them tick. So it's a fun time.
When we did our season 2 interludes, like backstory and stuff, that's where I got it from. So Jake did a great.
Yeah. Anyway, but obviously, like I said, you can find me here on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. This was a super fun night, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm Jay, also known as Neopet3 on most of the socials. Catch us next year. We have some very exciting. Our Alien series will be starting up streaming in January. We will be looking at Tuesday nights for our streamings of our Alien series 1 through 4 until Dawn arrives. It's very excited. It's been pre-recorded, so there's going to be a lot of good edits. And the stories, the horror, alien horror. It was beta. It was in the beta. So we've been pre-recording this for a while. With Free League Press just came out with the officials. but we've been running kind of the beta process, so there's going to be
some of the rules changed on us since we
Yes.
recorded it.
Yes.
So, but we rule of
Don't
cool.
blame us.
Yeah. With that being said, thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We greatly appreciate all that you do by watching us and sharing your comments and sharing your love. So I want to thank all these wonderful and talented players around this virtual table. I miss you all. We will see you soon. And thank you so much for telling this great story. And last but not least, be kind. Don't be an ass, a jerk, or whatever naughty word you would like to say. So
yes.
However, we're like, so with that.
Or a skankily clad.
Or
Yeah,
skankily clad bitch.
You can be skankily clad if you want to be skankily clad. Don't listen.
Yeah,
to
you
them.
know what?
Go
Hey, no
right ahead.
shame. No shaming.
Bye.